So hello, I'm back again. I'm at Lady's Tower this time. There's no other name. It's not like Lady Jane or anything. It's just Lady's Tower. And I think this is Lady's Bay. Now, I hope there's no wind noise. I'm trying to protect the microphone from the wind. It's now got very, very windy. And I'm just using the 360 to video with. I realised I have to find a tent down there, so I know there's people around. But I'm going to try and get an interesting image of the tower. I want to go for that moody look, and I don't know if I'm going to manage it or not. But I've got some nice rocks over here, and the tower, I'll use those initially. So we've put the ISO up. I'm going to put it to 400. That's the first image. I don't think it's that great. Compositionally, it's not very good. I'm going to try and get some better rocks to play with. So here's an interesting group of rocks. And a bit of grass. It's very windy. So the problem I've got is the peak of the rock is right on the horizon line, so I need to have a bit of height there. Change that. And I want some separation in there as well. So just do that. The sky's burning out. So it's saying it's underexposed. So it kind of is. Wow. So I'm not getting the dark and moody that I was looking for. It's actually quite bright now. There's a lot of heavy cloud. Just really taking images. See how things come out. I'd like to have a bit of a lead-in line. So I'm going to open up that. It's not really a lead-in line, but that's a bit better. So a bit of a lead-in there. Tower on the third, horizon on the third. It's peaking slightly again. I could see that before I took the picture because of the histogram, that I was getting peaking from the clouds. But there's such a dark area below. Right, that's going to adjust too much. I'm going to take the ISO down a little bit. Not too much. That looks a bit better. I think it's still going to peak. There's a couple of spots I've burnt out, and that's all. That's not a lot, to be honest. But my focus is way off in the wrong place. I don't know what that's doing just now. Right, I've got to concentrate on my focus because something's not right. So it's AF continuous, put onto AF single. And I want to focus. I'm going to focus on the foreground initially. I want F10. That should give me something. So let's have a look at in this light, the best way to view is on the inside. So zoom in, that's in focus, that's in focus. The tower is more or less in focus. That's okay for that image. I'm going to move around and try and get something else. So I've come up a bit higher. I'm up where the path is now, looking down. So this is pretty much where everybody would take a photograph. And there's even a mound here. I get a nice high viewpoint, this point here. Stand on the edge. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so it's f250, or 1/250th of a second, should I say. f10, ISO 320. All right. Saw some flowers over there that might make some interesting foreground if they're not blowing about like mad. We'll go and have a look at that. Can you tell it's windy? Is it? Can you tell? My. So you can see the path is a well-worn path. It's not a made path, it's not laid, it's not hard standing or anything, it's just a muddy path in the winter probably. I'm going to go to the back of the tower, or up towards the tower, and see what I can get there. Oh, but before that, the flowers I mentioned. So some daisies, a clump of daisies here. I'm doing everything handheld because it's too windy for that silly little tripod that I've got. So I'm going to crouch down in some jaggies, see if we can get this in. That's all right. I'd love to be a bit wider. See if we can get a bit further back. I want them to the side. Oh, things jagging in my pocket. That's a bit better. It's not going to be the best image in the world, but I could probably balance better there. So it is 250th enough for it to freeze. Yeah, the flowers are frozen. Tower's okay. Get the angle changed a little bit. Get some interest in the background as well. I've got another flower in the way, plant in the way, which I don't like. We'll go for that just now for that one. And I'm going to get back up again. This isn't easy. And we're moving. Anyway, how am I going to do this? Am I going to get in close? There's a hill beyond, which I think is Berwick Law, which I could frame in the tower. There's also the Bass Rock over there on the water. That I could frame, maybe. I think the angle will be wrong. Could probably frame Berwick Law from way back here. Is it going to be in? Yeah, that can go in. Let's see. All I want to do is just brighten that a little bit. And then do one without it bright. I won't be able to match these up because I'm moving about so much in this wind. Oh, wow. Whoo-wee, it's windy. Right, there's a bench down there. Bench put down probably to allow people to get out of the wind. And oh, that feels better already. Just dropping down a little bit. That feels much better. And you've got lots of rock between me and the tower. That looks really, really nice. I'm just going to take the phone and put it in my pocket up here, rather than my back pocket. Right. Ooh. That's interesting. But, yeah. And it is a case of, if I expose for the foreground, the sky is completely destroyed. It is burnt out completely. So what I need to do is actually expose for the sky and hope I can bring back the detail from the dynamic range of the camera, which is actually a lot better than I was expecting it to be. It may be a little bit grainy because I'm still up at 320. I'm going to take it to 100 ISO because the sun's just come out, and I'll expose for the sky, which is going to be 1/250th at f10. So the sky is not burnt out, and I got lots and lots of deep shadow, and I'm hoping I've not lost that. So according to my histogram, I'm losing the blacks, so I've got to bring it back a little bit so it's off up there. I can see me doing a sky replacement, actually expose for what's here and then put in a sky replacement. I know that it's a terrible thing to do, it's not a real photograph. But I've got to stop photographing just now because people have arrived and they're wandering around the tower, so I'll stop just now. So the sun has come out. There's a lot of sun now. It's certainly brighter. It's a watery sun, it's a wintry sun, but it's here. And it means I'm going to have a bit more light on the subject, and I might not have the sky burning out quite so much. But from here the subject's very boring. There's really no interest. If that's going to work. Let's try to get these flowers in. Flowers are, you know, so getting battered about so much. Definitely in focus. Ish. Further out. Halfway. There we go. Oh, that was different. So the usual case with these things, you don't want to get too close to the subject because then there's nothing around it to make it of any interest. Just talking about interest, I just found there's a shelter of some sort built into here. It's interesting. Oh, that's a big dicky. Yeah, the big dicky. Wrong lens, I need to have the bigger lens on. But now look at the coast now. It's really nicely lit up. It's not the best image, but it's nicely lit up. Sitting that way, looking directly into the sun though, burning out like mad. Right, I'm going to go back to where it was, retake the picture that it had, because it's now the tower is lit up, and then call it a day. So I'm going to go back and get these outcrops. The sun's about to go, would you believe it? The sun is just going to go in behind a cloud. Let's move on to the beach and see what I get there. I think I can use the rocks as a frame. There we go. this a bit better. Right, putting the tower right in the middle, between those. Focusing in the mid-ground. Everything's in focus. I've got people up there, which is annoying. Oh, the sun's come out nicely. Take the speed down again. I wish the people would just bugger off. Never mind. Can't control people, you know. Okay. So what I can probably do is clone out any people that are standing up there. Take the opportunity, walk around, see what else there is. And just keep this one. So I've zoomed in a little bit. Right, got a huge rock, so this big rock here, but I've got no separation between the rock and the background. Try that. I got people going to literally walk right into where I am. That's incredible. Okay. Yep. Might get a reflection. Might just get a reflection. Okay. It's very windy, so doubt it. I'm not going to get a reflection in that pool, not with this wind. But you can see the potential on a calm day for a bit of a reflection there. Okay. And you see how grey it is beyond. It's a nice wee outcrop there, nice colour. Right. Oh, I think it's time to head back. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any more out of this just now. See, the dark and moody is definitely not happening, especially when it's beautifully lit up like this. I can use this big rock in the foreground to hide the bench that's sitting up there. I got nice yellows. The tower's yellow in a way. I got this lovely yellow lichen. That's nice. A bit more separation would be even better. Okay. I'm happy with that. Well, that's me. We've done 2 locations today. The Wiggly Pier at St Monans and Ladies Tower at Elie. And that's it. Yeah, that's enough for me. Middle of the day photography again, so probably nothing spectacular created, but it gives you an idea of places to go and what it's like to get there. So I'm just walking along this path just now. Coming along here, you can see probably over my shoulder maybe. It's a roughish path to get to the tower. And it's probably only 500 meters, if that, to walk from the car park. So you park, I've already shown the image, you park at the Ruby Bay car park there and walk along, and that's probably the easiest way. So we'd come in from this direction, from the car park over there. You can see some camper vans. There's a row of concrete blocks. Well, at that point there, the path at the bench turns and heads towards the tower. or if you go straight on at that path at the blocks, you'll end up at the lighthouse and go round, and the path will just continue round to Lady Tower anyway, so no worries there. And yeah, thank you for watching. I've waffled on a little bit again at the end, as I always do, so let's wrap up quick and say thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and remember, get out, take pictures, have fun, and I will see you sometime, somewhere. Bye for now. So just in case you don't believe how windy it is, it's bloody windy. Look at this.